Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Course in Miracles lesson, and welcome to our final lessons. So I'm going to read a little bit about what the final lessons entail, and then the lessons that we will be covering for the rest of our teachings will be lessons 361 through 365. So I'm going to read the introduction to the final lessons, and then we'll do the lesson, and then I will channel the light language activation. So I'd like to welcome everybody to today's lesson. It's a pretty big event this week, wrapping up our course, and I'm just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been here and a part of this community. Thank you so much. So what are the final lessons? Introduction. Our final lessons will be left as free of words as possible. We use them but at the beginning of our practicing, and only to remind us that we seek to go beyond them. Let us turn to Him who leads the way and makes our footsteps sure. To Him we leave these lessons, as to Him we give our lives henceforth. For we would not return again to the belief in sin that made the world seem ugly and unsafe, attacking and destroying, dangerous in all its ways, and treacherous beyond the hope of trust and the escape from pain. His is the only way to find the peace that God has given us. It is His way that everyone must travel in the end, because it is this ending God Himself appointed. In the dream of time it seems to be far off, and yet in truth it is already here, already serving us as gracious guidance in the way to go. Let us together follow in the way that truth points out to us. And let us be the leaders of our many brothers who are seeking for the way, but find it not. And to this purpose, let us dedicate our minds, directing all our thoughts to serve the function of salvation. Unto us the aim is given to forgive the world. It is the goal that God has given us. It is His ending to the dream we seek and not our own. For all that we forgive, we will not fail to recognize as part of God Himself. And thus, His memory is given back completely and complete. It is our function to remember Him on earth, as it is given us to be His own completion in reality. So let us not forget our goal is shared, for it is the remembrance which contains the memory of God and points the way to Him and to the heaven of His peace. And shall we not forgive our brother? Who can offer this to us? He is the way, the truth, and the life that shows the way to us. In Him resides salvation, offered us through our forgiveness given unto Him. We will not end this year without the gift our Father promised, the Holy Son. We are forgiven now, and we are saved from all the wrath we thought belonged to God, and found it was a dream. We are restored to sanity, in which we understand the anger is insane, attack is mad, and vengeance merely foolish fantasy. We have been saved from wrath because we learned we were mistaken. Nothing more than that. And is a father angry at his son because he failed to understand the truth? We come in honesty to God and say we did not understand, and ask Him to help us to learn His lessons through the voice of His own teacher. Would He hurt His son? Or would He rush to answer him and say, "This is my son, and all I have is His"? Be certain He will answer thus, for this are His own words to you, and more than that can no one ever have, for in these words is all there is, and all that there will be throughout all time and in eternity. So that is our final lessons introduction, and I'm now going to read the lesson for today, and it is lesson 361. The holy instant would give to you Be you in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me peace. And if I need a word to help me, he will give it to me. If I need a thought, that will he also give. And if I need but stillness and a tranquil, open mind, these are the gifts I will receive of him. He is in charge by my request, and he will hear and answer me, because he speaks for God, my Father, and his Holy Son. So that is our lesson for today. Lesson 361. I don't know if I made that better or worse. The holy instant would I give to you. Be in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me peace. So I'm now going to channel the light language activation for today's lesson. If you'd just like to get comfortable, tune into your heart space. I'm going to be using the small device to bring in the messages that we need to hear for today's lesson. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for our beautiful viewers? What messages do they need to hear for today's light language activation? I'll be calling in the Holy Spirit and Son and Master Jesus to help assist with us. I'm not sure if I said that. But that's who we'll be connecting with in this light language activation. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing like plasma, waves of plasma. And it looks green and bluish, very etheric. Ete okoa iti tutukuti okoa iti iti tutukutu ati iti otutukutu tukuti itukutu tutukutu tutukuti iti otutukutu tutukutu iti otutukutu tutukutu 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 okoa iti iti atatatakata tatakatu tututu tikiti atutukutu tutukutu iti etakatatakata okoa iti etikati iti okotatakata. Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe to allow others to benefit in the teachings. I'm sending you so much love, blessings, and abundance. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.